Oh, Ilaria. If I had known you would all simply kill each other, I wouldn't have gone through all this effort. But perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Not after Turalian cut open your own son.
Enough! I'll rip out your tongue, Xalatath!
Mother, wait!
We can't let her face Xalatath alone! Umbric, bring everyone up there!
Mother!
Hilaria!
Oh! How touching. Your family has come to say goodbye.
I can't move. She can't hear us. Defend yourselves! Her power is greater than you know! Damn you, Xalatath! Release her!
The tether worked, but we've lost them all. Mother. Father.
The Vanguard of the Light is lost to the Darkwell. Without them, we have no hope.
Xalatath won the Battle of the Voidspire, but all is not lost. We can still fight. The problem isn't just retaking the Isle of Quel'Danas. We have to cleanse the corrupted Darkwell. We need military might and magical expertise. I propose we call upon the other elven people for aid. And not just those from Quel'Thalas. We should send a diplomatic mission to Bellameth and entreat the Night Elves for their aid.
They will extract a price.
And we invite the High Elves and the Silver Covenant to join our efforts.
Those butchers will not set foot inside our city.
You are wrong about them. Of all the peoples of Azeroth, the elves understand the threat of the Darkwell. We must retake and cleanse the Sunwell. This will require all the elven people to set aside our differences and fight together.
If we are to survive, we must put aside past battles. We must contact the other elven people. To Bellameth, then. Eretor, seek out your aunt. We will accept aid from anyone that would fight against Xalatath and her devouring host.
Eretor is right. I will send a message to Suramar to rally my troops. Chief Telemancer Oculus can transport us to Bellameth.
What has befallen the people in Silvermoon? Tell me of the doom that threatens you.
The Sunwell has fallen. Xalatath has twisted its power to the void, creating the Darkwell.
I have heard enough. The void is a threat to all of Azeroth. You will have our armies. Champion, please aid Maiev with awakening the ancients and preparing them for war. Lorthmar, I've attached no conditions to my aid. A corrupted Sunwell is an existential threat that cannot be ignored.
Both our peoples have moved beyond the conflicts of the past, a hopeful sign for the future.
However, this marks the third time that evil has descended upon Quel'Danas and placed our world in peril. Should we survive this crisis, I ask that you do not attempt to reignite the Sunwell. It is time to find a different path.
You said there were no conditions.
None for our army to join the battle. But the Sunwell invites catastrophe and conflict. For the sake of your people, you must let it go.
You can't ask that of me. The Sunwell defines us. Without it, we were nothing. Weak and powerless.
We Keldori once faced a similar fear. Losing our immortality was a cruel fate, and those who sought to regain it committed terrible crimes. So believe me when I say that I know how you feel. But I also know that your people's resilience far eclipses their reliance on the Sunwell.
I will consider it.
Do you think returning Anastarion's relics will convince those like Aethys to allow you to return?
I don't intend it as a bribe. But if relics of the last king must return home, then perhaps the Quel'Dori deserve the same.
I was young when Quel'Thalas fell. I don't remember much about King Anastarion.
He ruled for thousands of years, from the troll wars against the Amani to his heroic sacrifice against the Scourge. To this day, Anastarion is revered by both blood elves and high elves. He is a symbol of when our people stood as one. After Anastarion's sacrifice, our people were split apart. The blood elves stayed in the ruins to rebuild, and did terrible things to regain that feeling of power. We High Elves could not abide what Prince Kael'thas was asking of us. We left during our people's greatest need. We have also done terrible things since then.
Would anything have been different if Anasterion had survived?
It doesn't matter what would have been. It only matters that he was a symbol of a united, powerful Quel'Thalas. We need that now, before our people bled in defense of the world. Before we were shattered into squabbling factions. I don't think that returning these relics will repair that division, but it might allow us a seat at the war table, so we can defend our home. Passed down from Anasterion's great-grandfather, this crown adorned the brow of every Quel'Dorei king, a powerful artifact, and a symbol of the monarchy that ended in noble sacrifice. High King Anasterion's Book of Law. He applied its dictates equally to all his subjects, inscribed on the first page, his quote, "The world is lawless. In Quel'Thalas, we find justice."
I hope that these relics of Anasterion are enough to remind Silvermoon that we are still one people.
The Silver Covenant returns to Silvermoon one last time.
Champion, if you would meet us at the gates, it would be a powerful symbol.
Aethys, I am not here to fight you. We are here to defend the city of our birth from the void.
The artifacts of Anasterion. We thought these lost. Taken by the Lich King.
I wish to return them to their home. Our home.
You cannot buy absolution, Varisa. What you did was unforgivable.
I am not here seeking forgiveness. Silvermoon is under attack. I intend to defend it.
High King Anasterion's death heralded an age of mistrust and anger. This is what the void feeds upon. Was Anasterion's sacrifice in vain? Did he die so that his people would turn on each other, rather than unite to defend their home?
The Silver Covenant drew a line in the sand and then soaked it in blood.
We are here to prevent more blood from spilling. In spite of all that has happened between us, can you deny that is what Anasterion would have wanted?
No, I cannot. This is far from over, Windrunner. But for the sake of our High King, you may enter Silvermoon.
Aethys, be courageous enough to unify our people as Anasterion did, in defiance of this invasion.
So be it. Allow them entry.
Varisa Windrunner, I had not believed you would ever return to this city, but I welcome your help.
Varisa and I have decided that our people can no longer afford to fight each other.
Not when greater threats lurk outside our walls. The Silver Covenant was formed to oppose the Horde. Our enmity toward them could not be quelled. Let this flame signal the end of the Silver Covenant. Though our losses linger, we must move forward.
The Sun Reavers sought to reclaim our place in the Kirin Tor. We never meant to become a political tool. Let this flame remind us of our true calling, to share knowledge and power against a common foe.
I agree to this compact, though I will never forgive the Horde for what it has done.
As I will never forgive the Alliance for purging us from Dalaran. Yet, I too agree to this compact.
You are your mother's son. A constant reminder of her failure. You sicken her.
No, liar!
I would not be here without you. My thanks. You look up to your sister so highly. She only looks down on you. A weak little girl to be pitied.
Illyria! I can't! We've won, but the Darkwell remains.
The darkness that lingers here, the corruption, can it ever be cleansed?
What was wrought here cannot simply be undone. The light is all but consumed. I barely feel the well's power.
We can't leave it like this. The wounds the void left behind must be healed.
We believe we can heal the Darkwell, and we would like you there when we do.
The others have gathered gifts from their home to help with the Darkwell. Please let them know we are ready for them.
The fruit of the Arkandor can cleanse all manner of magic. I'm certain it will do so here.
I know this is no small thing you offer us. Silvermoon owes you a debt of gratitude.
Nonsense, my love. That we have the fruit at all is in no small part thanks to the Sindori.
We have brought the purifying waters of our moonwells. I hope it will help.
Thank you for coming. I know this was not an easy decision.
The right decision is seldom easy. A lesson that we must all take to heart.
Trust me, Ramath. This shard will regulate the void energies within the well.
To allow the void to remain at all, your calculations have to be perfect, Umbric.
Well, then it's a good thing you're looking over my shoulder, isn't it?
Are you sure about this, Aethys? The crown has only just been returned to its home.
I am. We cannot greet the future without saying farewell to the past.
Aethys and I have agreed to bring Anasterian's crown, a symbolic gesture befitting the last king of Silvermoon.
We stand here today because of you, champion. Let us put an end to this Darkwell. We founded this kingdom as exiles, in search of a new home. But when we lost the Sunwell, when we nearly lost everything in fear and grief, we cast out our own people, made exiles of them. We were foolish, never again. And now, together, we consecrate this, not as the Sunwell, but as something new, the Dawnwell. Let it represent the moment when night becomes day, and the moon meets the sun, where light and shadow exist in perfect balance. Let this mark a new dawn for our people, for the kingdom of Quel'Thalas, our high home.
Leadrin, with all that's happened, we haven't had much time to talk.
What's on your mind?
When the attacks first started, you went to the Sunwell and prayed for a miracle. Heroes from all over the world appeared in a flash of light just in time to save the city. I don't understand how it happened.
I've never experienced anything like it before. In my desperation, I swear I could hear a gentle voice. "Don't be afraid," it said. "I am with you." And there was music, like a song, ringing in my heart.
Like the Radiant Song? Could the voice you heard have been the world soul we've heard about? Could it have reached out through the light?
I truly do not know. Whatever it was, it saved us. I believe we will hear it again when we need it most.
This new Dawnwell is a fitting tribute to our unity. Though, learning to live without the Sunwell's power may take some getting used to.
Perhaps. Far more concerning to me is the Darkwell.
It's no longer a threat to any.
They were moving down through it, Ramath. You saw thousands upon thousands of void monstrosities, all headed deep underground.
I saw. What could Xalatath be seeking at the heart of the world?
Whatever it is, she used us to get to it. I fear her true invasion is only just beginning.
Let's get this over with. Umbric, in light of all you have done for Silvermoon, I hereby return your research materials.
It's Magister Umbric, actually. But it's good to be acknowledged. My old harmonial. You kept it?
Well, a lot of work went into it, and you did earn it.
My old workspace. Complete with nullification runes and enchantments.
That desk was a menace. It kept eating magic items we left on it.
Wait, does this mean what I think it means?
To show our gratitude for your aid, I am awarding you this property as an embassy for the Rendori.
You are actually letting us back into the city regularly? Willingly?
I still do not approve of your research into the Void.
You gave us our equipment back? That is literally you approving of what we do. You approve of me.
I regret this already.
Mother, that could never happen. I have something this darkness could never touch. All those years alone, Mother, I finally have what I always longed for. You.